Would you like to invest in some of the best businesses in the world? Like the idea of getting paid to invest? Want to build passive income that rises year in and year out even faster than inflation? Then you have to check out today's video.
He is a best-selling author.
30-year-old Jason Fieber has a plan.
This guy retired at only 33 years old.
I don't know if I know too many people that have accomplished something like that.
He's really kind of a guru when it comes to passive income.
Before I get into today's content, please give us a big thumbs up if you find value in our videos. Helps us to get the word out and grow the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. Safe, growing dividends. Stocks that pay safe, growing dividends tend to make for excellent long-term investments. Why? Because it takes a special kind of business to be able to reliably grow its profit enough to fund safe, growing dividends. And safe, growing dividends can make for excellent passive income. I know. I retired in my early 30s after building a six-figure dividend growth stock portfolio that was producing enough passive dividend income for me to live off of. Dividends are the most passive form of income I've ever come across. You don't need to show up anywhere, call anyone, do any kind of work, fulfill any quota, or really do anything at all in order to collect dividends. All you need to do is hold stock in a company that pays them. But as great as dividends can be, it's vitally important to invest in safe, growing dividends. If you're relying on dividend income to live off of, you want to make absolute certain that this income is as reliable as it possibly gets. The last thing you'd want to do is have to go back to a job because your dividend income suddenly evaporated. And you also want to make sure that dividend income can at least keep up with rising expenses. With this in mind, I want to share with you 3 stocks that are paying safe, growing dividends right now. The first stock is Johnson & Johnson, stock ticker JNJ. This is one of the safest dividends I know of. It's one of the bluest blue chip stocks you can find. This company's dividend resume is stellar. Check this out. They've increased their dividend for 58 consecutive years. That should tell you a lot about how safe the dividend is. If it weren't safe, it wouldn't have increased 58 years in a row. Just in case there's any doubt, the company is guiding for $9.50 at the midpoint in adjusted earnings per share for this coming fiscal year, and the dividend is currently only $4.04 per share annually. What does that tell us? It tells us another dividend increase is coming in 2021, just like the last 58 years. And the growth isn't anything to sneeze at. The 10-year dividend growth rate is 6.6%. With the stock yielding 2.5%, that's an appealing combination of yield and growth. This company is a healthcare giant. Its operations span pharmaceutical, medical devices, and consumer products. For many good reasons, this is one of my top 5 stocks for 2021. The second stock for safe, growing dividends is Microsoft Corporation, stock ticker MSFT. The dividend is so safe, I've dubbed it the safest dividend in the world. Microsoft's dividend is so safe, the company could stop earning a profit altogether and still continue to pay its dividend for years and years to come. How? The company has over $130 billion in total cash on the balance sheet, and the dividend ran them less than $16 billion last year. They have almost a decade's worth of the dividend in cash. But we don't have to worry about that because Microsoft practically prints money. From Microsoft OS to computers to Azure Cloud, this company is a tech juggernaut. Their net income over the last year is bumping over $50 billion, which easily funds the dividend. While the stock only yields 1% right now, this is really more about safety and growth than income. Growth, by the way, is stellar. The 10-year dividend growth rate is 14.1%. They've increased the dividend for 19 consecutive years, and they're just getting warmed up. If you're a young investor, say under the age of 40, Microsoft needs to be in your portfolio. That's the bottom line. The third stock I want to share with you is Realty Income Corp, stock ticker O. If Microsoft's low yield just isn't interesting to you, this stock should get the job done. After all, it yields a monstrous 4.6%. That's almost 3 times higher than what the broader stock market offers right now. Want to know something even cooler about this dividend? It's a monthly dividend. That's right, the company pays its dividend monthly. If you're living off of dividend income, that regular stream of dividend income makes budgeting super easy.
More importantly, it's a safe, growing dividend. They've increased their dividend for an impressive 28 consecutive years, which dates back to their initial IPO. The 10-year dividend growth rate is 4.9%, so this isn't just a yield story here. That track record screams safety. Furthermore, funds from operations per share came in at 81 cents for the most recent quarter, easily covering the monthly dividend of under 24 cents a share.
This company is a real estate giant. It's exposed to everything from grocery stores to gas stations to pharmacies. And just in case you think real estate is in real trouble, don't. This company is collecting nearly 100% of billed rent, and the most recent quarter showed a year-over-year revenue increase.
If you want a big monthly dividend that's safe and growing, look no further than Realty Income.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give us a like if you did, and let us know in the comments what you think about these stocks. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on new content. Also, take a look at the description box below for some important links, including the link to my personal stock portfolio. This 6-figure portfolio, which I call the Fire Fund, generates enough passive dividend income for me to live off of. It allowed me to retire in my early 30s. I've made my portfolio entirely accessible over a Patreon, and I also post alerts there whenever I buy or sell a stock. I put my money where my mouth is, and I'm often invested in the same high-quality dividend growth stocks that I make videos on. Over the years, I've heard from thousands of investors who've been profiting from many of the same exact stocks that I own. So if you think this is something that you could benefit from as well, check the link in the description to see my portfolio and start getting my buy and sell alerts. I'll see you next time.